we're not having fun. You're winning.
That's fun for him.
Not for me.
I know, but it's a collective we.
You've almost had me like 6 games we've played.
All you're doing is saying that to keep me on the line. Like, come on, yeah, you almost had me. Keep going.
Who?
Now you wasted a second of mine.
It does. People don't understand that. You go backwards like a heathen.
That's what we call a hole.
Let me get this real quick.
Yeah, but I'm going to get rid of that in a second.
How are you going to do that?
You'll see. It means nothing to me. Now watch. Yeah, I know. It's an old one. I've seen that before.
Well, let me protect this pawn.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
You know, they write books about
They do.
They do.
How not to play chess.
They do. What?
I always do that. I don't think any computer would say to do that.
It'll never be the great Morphe. Give me that fish. Give me the fish. Morphe. Give Morphe the fish.
Hang on there.
Give me the night. Give me the day. He really did like giving a challenge. Oh! Where are you going? Ouch.
Bro, that's incorrect. What are you doing that for?
So only hurt a little while.
Seemed like the thing to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even think about my moves. I just use the little intuition that I have.
That wasn't.
You are getting so demolished, it's going to be a joke. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to laugh right now. See ya.
Yeah, you won't see singing like this.
You won't hear it either.
Oh, come on. Just go where no man's gone before. What happened?
You're not winning this
I
game.
almost don't need a castle at this point.
You don't. The white castle, it's overrated.
Be discouraged.
I don't even like castle.
Like I said, it's overrated.
Because I am mean and cruel. Not nobody's fool. Check.
Bro, what
I told you I don't like castle.
That's the worst thing you could have done. The worst. There's nothing worse than what you just did.
Whoa. Now that's hold on. No, it's times like these.
He knows everyone there plays this song.
You know what?
Are you going there with him?
Maybe. I like that. That's a pretty hot spot. What do you think? I'm still going there. That's not changing anything. Gwen, wanna please help him? He doesn't know what he's doing. She said, and I agreed with her, you should probably just resign. And I'm agreeing with her.
No. I didn't say that.
Oh, yes, you did. You said he's not that good of a player, and I said that is true, but you don't have to be that harsh.
I had to do it.
We go here. What's up now?
That's
And
good.
funny.
You think I'm scared?
I think that was.
You're not going to think I'm scared after you take a loss.
I think that was a bad move.
It can happen.
Really? Okay, then you can help him. Then it's a double victory.
I
You
know.
and him.
I got to work on that. I have trouble with that. Piercing.
Yeah, wow. Now what? Now what? Now what?
I'm not in love with this.
Now what?
Pieces. I can't.
It's like
You got your itch file wide open.
it's like the actor who says that they're fake.
Boom, and I'm not kidding around. Tell him
See that?
I'll play after piercing. Quiet.
Let me explain something. You are getting destroyed.
I know.
Boston Mike's doing.
You're really, you don't know the game. You don't know the game. And I'm sick of teaching you.
You're gonna get me this game, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm going to demolish you.
I don't know.
Demolition. Bro, what do you think? That's wrong. You can't do that.
Good move.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
That'd be amazing.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
See you
I
later.
didn't see that.
That was, excuse me, 1 and 2, both of you.
I didn't see
Thank
that.
you.
I didn't see that at
The
all.
queen remained. That was it.
I thought you had something taking my queen, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take the bishop.
I'm saying he takes the bishop. It's
You already
made.
waiting?
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank
got
you.
me. I could get up if you want to keep
No. I think it's 5 o'clock. I don't think going.
Yeah?
Hey guys, Brian here, and this knight move by Mike was so pretty. You know, it's like they say a good move does like more than one thing, but a great move does like a lot of things. And this knight move did a lot of things. Look at this. Attack, threatening mate. A lot of threats in the air, and ultimately Kevin decided to take here, but left the protection of the mating square. Did not see it, and beautiful mate by Mike there at the end. Wow, nicely done, Mike. And I think going back here, instead of queen takes, you got to do something like this. You need a forcing move, and this could be one continuation, and everything is fine. But obviously, white will be winning here at 7.5. But wow, fantastic mate setup by Mike, and the trash talk definitely helped too. And I think Kevin had some sneaky plans of his own here that I think I want to show you that they're pretty cool. So we'll go over all that and a lot more in the analysis. So nicely done, Mike. Great fight, Kevin. Very gracious in defeat as well. That's always very, very nice to see. If you guys want to get Mike coffee for that beautiful sneaky mate, his link is in the video description. Much like the rest of the boys, I'm sure he'll appreciate if you drop a note. There is a section there where you can do so. And I also put the link to his Insta there as well. Alright, let's go here in this position, and in the game we have b5. Let's go move back. A lot of you are wondering, why not take the rook? I mean, you can, definitely, but I think some players actually like their bishop in the center like this, you know. Covers a lot of squares, it adds a lot of pressure, and they feel like the bishop here is more valuable than the rook here, but of course nothing wrong with taking in this position, and black will be winning, so in case any of you were wondering there. But I want to go here to this position. Let's go a couple moves back. So d takes, knight e3, and in the game g4 was played. Let's go move back. This was kind of like the point of no return for black. After this, white had the advantage, and Mike never gave it up and converted it. So nicely done by Mike. So instead of g4, what would you play as white here? I'm sorry, black. They say hindsight is always 20/20, right? Yes, this knight was doing a lot of damage in the game. Ultimately, it helped deliver the mate. So maybe taking here would be one way to go, and this could be one continuation. Computer has white slightly better at 0.4. It's a little clogged for the bishop for the moment, but I think once the pawns start rolling, then it'll kind of free up the scope. And that was just one line for black. But hindsight is always 20/20. Like, how could I even known that knight would be the one to deliver the mate, right? So I'm gonna go here in this position, and in the game we had queen takes, but let's do a fun experiment, because I think this is what Kevin was planning. Let's just say Mike did not see the mate, right? And Mike played something like knight takes rook. What will be the continuation for black? Can you first of all, can you see what black was planning here? I mean, this might have been one plan. Look, knight here, take advantage of the pin and mate, right? But the problem is that the rook is no longer pinning the pawn, so the pawn can take the queen. So let's say queen back, and why would you want to swap off the queens, right? Well, let me show you one variation. Knight here, the king will chase, but the knight will escape, and now you come in for the knight here. Rook check, let's say king up, rook over, and now what are you going to do as black? Yes, slide the rook over for the mate. Ooh, that's dirty. That is dirty. So, but here's the thing. White has this knight check in his back pocket, and can get really tricky for black. Let's say king g5, then we have fork, going back here. If king f6, then knight check, and you can block here. Going back here, if knight h6, then that's the fork, and going back here. If king h5, then knight here, and the king is actually the one being blocked here, blocking the axis of the rook. Rook being attacked, and this could be one continuation. White is winning at 6.6, but I just wanted to show you those sneaky lines for black in case any of you were wondering what the plan was there. But beautiful knight move by Mike. Discovered attack, mate, and another attack, and just a lot of stuff going on by one simple knight move. So beautifully done, Mike. Great fight, Kevin. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That notification. Thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow.